Hey guys, Rick here for Punt the QB here to give you another pick for this week. Here we go, starting off week 5 with the Thursday night game, the Indianapolis Colts at the Denver Broncos. So in week 3, we got Atlanta at Seattle, which was the Ryan versus Wilson game not to be. And then we got, here in week 5, we've got Indianapolis at Denver and the Ryan versus Wilson game that we get. So let's talk about it. So I have a Super Bowl theory. I always talk to, if you've listened to the Punt the QB podcast, you know that there's two things that I always say for a team to be successful. Is one, you need to protect the quarterback, and two, you need to get to the quarterback. So in my Super Bowl theory is that if you can do both, you are a Super Bowl contender. If you can do one really well, then you are a playoff team with aspirations of possibly getting to the Super Bowl. If you can't do either, you're one of the bottom teams in the league. At this point, the Indianapolis Colts are one of the bottom teams of the league. The Indianapolis Colts do not protect the quarterback. They allow on an average 3.8 sacks per game this season, and they do not get to the quarterback. They average less than 2 sacks a game. The Denver Broncos, they do not protect the quarterback either, so let's not sell them like they're great either. They average 3 sacks a game, but they do get to the quarterback. They average about 3 sacks a game. So which team looks like the better team to me? The better team is the Denver Broncos. And they're playing at home. And they've got a good home field advantage with that Denver crowd. That raucous Denver crowd, if you will. I mean, Shaquille Leonard, he's out. You got Jonathan Taylor, he's out. So you've got probably the two focal points of the Colts offensively and defensively are not on the field. I mean, is Nyheim Hines going to be that answer to help out on offense? He seems more like your guy to throw in there every now and then to kind of loosen everything up. But, you know, they don't run the ball well anyways. Jonathan Taylor had 54 yards rushing, 71 yards rushing in week 3 on 21 carries. And then in week 4, he had 20 carries for 42 yards. They aren't running the ball well. And that's with one of the better running backs in the league. So if you tell me Nyheim Hines or insert random player is going to do that for the Colts, I just don't see that. Now, the Denver Broncos can be more two-dimensional. They can pass the ball and they can run the ball. Javonte Williams is out for the season now with his knee injury, but they did re-sign Melvin Gordon, and Melvin Gordon is a pretty good backup running back, or a number 2, if you will, to subside some of those picks. If you want me to give you a pick here, I'm going to give you 3 picks here today. I'm going to take the first half under 20.5 points. I think with this team missing both of their stud running backs, I think you're going to see a low-scoring game. You're going to see a lot of 3 and outs, and you're going to in that first half trying to feeling each other out. You're going to see teams move down the field when they can and probably settle for field goals. If you wanted to pick kickers to have, over 1.5 field goals at whatever it is, minus 130 or close to even money, that's fine too. But I'm going with the first half under 20.5 points. I'm going with Denver minus 3 because Denver's at home and they can actually get to the quarterback. Indianapolis can't get to the quarterback and they can't protect their own quarterback. And then my third play is going to be Melvin Gordon over 58.5 yards rushing. Melvin Gordon on Thursday games typically averages over 76 yards a game. On Thursday night games. Now, on Thursday night games, most of the time you'd say, well, Rick, he's, at one point he was, San Diego's, number 1 running back, and he was there all by himself. Well, right now he's pretty much all by himself there in Denver right now anyway. I mean, Mike Boone is not going to be hawking, I don't think, 13 to 15 carries away from Melvin Gordon. So I'm going to go with that. So there's my 3 picks for today. The first half under 20.5, Denver minus 3, and Melvin Gordon over 58.5 yards rushing. Guys, good luck with today's game. I hope you guys win your bets, even if you're with me or you're against me. I hope we all win. I hope we're all having a great time here. This is what it's all about. It's about having fun, betting on sports. If you're betting too much and you're stressing about it, you're doing it wrong. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll come back tomorrow with some more bets.